Have you ever wondered how your mind can instantly recognize a face in a crowd or a familiar object in a cluttered room? It's quite astonishing, isn't it? This is thanks to the remarkable ability of the human brain to perceive objects as whole forms, not just as a collection of parts. This fascinating phenomenon is the core focus of Gestalt psychology, a school of thought pioneered by Max Wertheimer. Gestalt psychology delves into the intriguing world of how our minds perceive patterns, forms, and whole figures. It's like when you look at a jigsaw puzzle. You don't see a bunch of scattered pieces. Instead, your mind quickly pieces it together to see the complete picture. This is your brain, effortlessly and almost magically, applying the principles of Gestalt. It's a part of our everyday life, happening in every moment, and yet it's something we often take for granted. This is the magic of Gestalt psychology, the ability to perceive wholes, not just parts. So, what makes Gestalt psychology unique? Well, it's all about how we perceive the world around us. This school of thought, founded by Max Wertheimer, believes that we experience objects as whole forms rather than as separate parts. To understand this better, let's delve into three key principles: the law of similarity, the law of proximity, and the law of closure. First up, the law of similarity. This principle suggests that our minds naturally group similar items together. Imagine a flock of birds soaring in the sky. We don't see them as individual birds, but as one unified group. That's the law of similarity at work. Next, we have the law of proximity. This law states that we perceive objects close to each other as a group. Think of a row of trees lining a street. We don't see them as separate entities, but as a connected line of trees. That's the law of proximity in action. Finally, we come to the law of closure. This principle means we tend to see complete figures even when part of the information is missing. Picture a partially obscured circle. Even though we can't see the whole shape, our mind fills in the gaps to perceive a full circle. That's the law of closure doing its magic. These principles guide our perception, helping us make sense of the world around us. Why does understanding how we perceive objects matter? Gestalt psychology's significance is profound, extending to various fields like design, marketing, and even our day-to-day lives. It unveils the mystery of how we interpret complex images and situations, offering insights into our cognitive processes. From the design of a website to the layout of a supermarket, Gestalt principles guide our perceptions, influencing our decisions. Our perception shapes our reality, and Gestalt psychology helps us understand just how this happens.